Welcome back to the Kapaun football team. Today is the first playoff game of many to come for this Kapaun team this year, and we're hoping for a good one against the South Cougars. Grayson, what do you think of this matchup tonight?
The Salina South Cougars come in at an 0-8 record in their respective conference in the AVCTL Division I, but we're seeing what we can do against them tonight. Definitely go out there and give them a punch right off the bat.
You are exactly right, Grayson. Let's see what Kapaun can do.
Kickoff duties for Kapaun. Number 14, Chase DuPont.
Kapaun has elected to kick off first. We'll see how this goes.
Jackson Myers, number 1, back deep for Salina.
Let's get this show on the road, folks.
Chase DuPont seemed to be finding a spot to place the ball.
Well, it's a cold night, folks. Get your popcorn and your blankets, and let's get this game started. Field around the 20.
High kick.
Take it off the...
Down to be around the 25-yard line.
Murray Redmond on the return, pushed out of bounds.
This year, Kapaun's defense has done a great job at containing that inside run. They have had a little bit of trouble on those deep passes and allowing some of those big plays, but Kapaun has game planned all week for this. We'll see how they defend that.
25.
A big key player is the versatile Kyle Kea, as he can drop back into coverage or be a good bull rusher on the line. Puts pressure on both the run and the pass game.
South Salina in the shotgun. Wide receiver motion to the left. Takes a snap. Goes out to his left. And looks to be about a game of nothing there. Kapaun this year has done a great job at stopping the short outside runs. They've done a great job this year. They've done a great job right there.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
To the side, tipped up, almost intercepted by Jackson Daniels.
Jackson Daniels
pass is
lurking all over the ball this year.
3rd down.
Looks to be about a 3rd and 10. Kapaun has done a great job this year at not allowing teams to get those 3rd down conversions easily. They've done a great job at defending the 3rd down passes, and we'll see what South wants to do right now in that situation. Shotgun formation, takes a snap, looks out to his right, and he's taken down.
Good sack there.
Looks to be about a 14-yard sack. Wow.
James Farha, as he rushes the edge all the time. He did a good game against Carroll, making plenty of his outside of the pocket tackles against quarterbacks.
That'll make it 4th and 20.
That's a big stop for Kapaun. What a great way to start off this game. 4 and out. We'll see what the South wants to do, and obviously it looks like they're going to want to punt here, and they do that. Takes a snap. Booming kick out to around the 45-yard line. You know, Kapaun this year has done great on first opening drives. They've done great at establishing that run game early with their 2 great backs, Amari Elias and Henry Crispin. Grayson, what would you like to see on this first possession here?
I think Kapaun needs to go out here and make a statement. Show what they're made of and get the ball in the end zone. Just show Salina South that they're not going to let up all night.
You're exactly right. Dale Hamilton takes snap. Mario Elias up the middle. Be a gain about 5.
Give is to Elias.
Flag on the play.
Looks
Flag on the play.
like there might be a false start. Sharks yelling at his players. Yep. Outback keeping up just a little bit more. Be 2nd and 5 on South's 45. Excuse me, there looks like there wasn't a flag. Hamilton takes a snap, hands it off to Chrisman, up the middle. Not much going for him there. Looks to be about a gain of 0. Chrisman has always been done a great job this year of kind of confusing their defenses. They always hand it off to Amari Elias. He's done a great job at confusing those defenses this year. And it looks like Elias is stuffed for only about a 3-yard gain.
Stopped shy of a first down. It is 4th and 2. Tackle on the play credited to Damian Hightower.
Not a usual first possession, what we've seen here. Elias takes a snap. Looks like he gained just enough for the first down. Caping first down.
With the give, near a first down. It is a first down, Crusaders.
Caping this year has done great at confusing some of their defenses that having great weapons. Amari Elias, Henry Christmas, as we mentioned. But their wide receivers has also done great this year.
That was a big 4th down conversion there, trying to get across to that first down. Good job by Amari Elias.
Thengval taking the jet sweep for about a 3-yard gain.
Nate Thengval on the carry.
One underlooked part of this Caping team
5.
is, I think, their offensive line. They've done a great job at letting Amari Elias and Henry Crispin get in those holes, and they've done a great job at pushing through there. Elias takes a snap, finds a huge hole. Elias running into the end zone. Touchdown, Crusaders.
That was a great job by Amari Elias, looking for any way he could find clear field into the end zone, which he does best.
That's what makes him so special. He's so great at, once he finds those open holes, he's able to just plow through anyone. And there he didn't need to, but he did great finding the end zone for 6.
On for the extra point for KMC, Chase DuPont.
DuPont on for the extra kick here. The kick is up. It is good. 7-0 here.
The kick is good. 8:41 to go in the first. It's Caping.
With about
8
and a half minutes left in this first quarter. Grayson, what would you say is a normal first possession for Caping? We obviously saw it there, but what would you say is their greatest strength on their first possessions?
Capin's always been a good offense this year on running, and I think that's what they really try to show is they come out there on the first drive and they punch defenses in the mouth, or that be Amari going up there and hitting a linebacker, or they just push the ball and tire out that defense, and that's always been their show, just strength and toughness.
Absolutely right. They've always done a great job at setting the tone in games, and Elias has always done a great job at just getting those extra yards and really making the defenses fear him. Punt on for the kickoff. Kick is up. A little bit of a shorter kick. Had great spin, bobbled for a second. Finds the outside. Jackson Daniels hits him out of bounds.
Returned by Jackson Myers.
The Caping kickoff team has been doing good this year of keeping
Jackson
returns
Daniels
to where they need to be, and even shorter than that, and keeping them in their zone.
1st and 10 Cougars at the 21-yard line.
This Caping defense has done a great job at stopping the inside run this year, but they've also done a great job at keeping those outsides clean and not allowing a whole lot of extra yardages and not allowing defenses to get their first downs. We'll see what Sharts and Caping wants to do here. Wide receiver motion out to the right. Running back takes the hands off. Nothing there. Swallowed up by that Kapaun
That
defense.
could even be a negative run
Wrapped
there.
up for a loss.
Obviously,
Alexander
we said at the
Campbell.
beginning of this,
Loss of
South,
3 on the
Salina
play.
South
It's
has not
second
won a
and
game
13
this
for the
year.
Cougars.
Winning a game tonight would be a huge statement for all of Kansas. Obviously, it'll be a tough battle against the #1 seeded Kapaun Mount Carmel. Takes a snap, looking out to his left. Chase out of the pocket, rolling out. Crossbody. Oh, nearly intercepted by Thingpaul. Wow, that
Good
was
coverage by Nathan
Putnam's
there. That
pass
was amazing.
is incomplete.
a great
Intended for
job by that
Tristan
Kapaun
Bernhardt.
defensive line,
It's third
making
and
feel
13.
pressured, throwing it away,
Big
or
on the
almost turned into an
defensive
interception.
side of the ball for the Crusaders.
Putman, shotgun, takes a snap, looking out to his right. Flustered. Oh, nearly intercepted by Kapaun. Looked
Right
just
over
a
the
little
head
too
of
high.
both the defender and the receiver.
Putnam's pass is incomplete.
Putman was trying to find his
Crispin on the coverage that
senior
time.
receiver,
Kapaun,
Drew
it's 4th
Emerson.
and 13.
Looks like it'll be another 4th and out for South Salina. Not a way you
Fletcher
want to start
Michael
this game.
Dropping back to punt for Salina. Noah Schreck back deep for the Crusaders.
Kapaun this year has done a great job at making those statements on these first quarter drives, and they've done a great job tonight so far. Flores to punt. A little bit of a bobble there, but we got it. Looks like Kapaun will receive the
Punt is
ball
down at the 40-yard
around
line.
the
First and
40-yard
10
line.
Crusaders.
What do you want to see on this possession, Grayson?
I say the same thing. I mean, we're starting about the same position that we did on the field, and I mean, Kapaun's just been so strong with their run game, and just continue
It's
that
first
and
and
not
10
take
at the
any
39.
unnecessary risks. And I think our coaching staff has done a great job of that this year.
Agree. Hamilton takes a snap. Hands off to his running back. Looks to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Give us to Charlie Crispin, brought down by Cade Miles.
Kapaun has done a
Gain of
great
4,
job this
second and
year
6.
at okay. Kapaun has so many weapons. They're able to fake out defenses so well. We got so many running backs and so many talented receivers. Pitched out to his left. Running towards the end zone. Out around the 15-yard line. Good for a Kapaun first down and about a 20-yard gain.
Charlie Crispin on the run that time for Capeman.
Crispin, excuse
Brought
me.
down
with the run.
by Tristan Bernhardt. Good enough for a 18-yard gain. It's first and 10 from the 19.
Hamilton takes a snap. Tosses to Elias. Elias running out to his right. On the edge. Touchdown, Elias!
Touchdown, Crusaders!
Wow. 13-0 so
19-yard
far.
scramble.
What a great way to start out this game for Kapaun.
That was a good job by Elias, just finding his way to the outside and just clear path right into the end zone.
He's done a great job so far. So far, 2 touchdowns in this game.
DuPont on for the extra point. Trip right, the holder.
DuPont on for the extra kick. Kick is up. It is
And the kick is good. 6:59 to go. In the first
here
quarter, it's Kapaun 14.
at Kapaun versus
South
Salina
0.
South with about 7 minutes to go. Kapaun has done a great job this first quarter. Tell me, Grayson, what do you want to see throughout the rest of this game? Obviously, they've done a great job on the run game. Do you want to see more of that? Do you want to see something different? What would you like to see?
I mean, obviously, this coaching staff knows what they're doing, as you can tell, as they've made an incredible statement on their first 2 opening drives. And I think it would be a good time to maybe test the pass game, but you never know with the weather and what this coaching staff hasn't planned for the next weeks and using how they want to utilize their players.
Absolutely agree with you. And you mentioned the weather there. It is about 40 degrees out. It's pretty cold, folks. And
Good wind chill here.
if you don't think the players are feeling it, you're crazy.
Jackson Myers back deep for Salina South.
Myers to return the kick.
Chase DuPont to kick off for KMC.
DuPont to kick off. The kick is up. Fielded around the 10. Running up the middle. Tack, and he will be taken down. Only about a 10-yard return there.
Myers on the return. He's brought down.
He was brought down around the 20-yard line.
By Ken Huff.
Obviously, Salina South has not been off to the start they wanted to, going back-to-back 4th and outs.
If I heard that correctly, it says that was a tackle made by Ken Huff. That is a true freshman this year. Like, he's a freshman. That's an incredible athletic play by him.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Grayson.
South takes over 1st and 10 from their 21.
Right, South on their own 21. Wide receiver in motion. Takes snap. Hand off to his receiver. Trying to find something on the outside. He does. For only about a gain of 2.
Hand off to Zane Lambreth.
Looks like he
was tackled.
taken down around the 22.
Short gain on the play. 2nd and 1.
Something this Capon defense has been great about all year is the way they group tackle. Because you can never leave a tackle to one guy. If you see a guy wrap somebody up, you want everybody there to help you get him down.
Yeah,
so I think that's a great job. They don't stop till the whistle.
Yeah, absolutely right. Putman lined up in shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking out to his left. Looking deep for his receiver. Little too far. Wow, that was great coverage by Thing.
Pass is incomplete.
The defensive line definitely put Putman under some pressure there.
Absolutely right. That's another undervalued group of people on this Capon team is their defensive line. They've done a great job at pressuring QBs this season. They've done a great job of it tonight. Takes a snap. Putman looking up the middle, trying to run out of there. Wow, that was a big hit by Sam Besdek.
Landon Putnam, the quarterback draw.
Looks like he was a little shaken up on that play, but he'll be okay.
Sam Besdek, along with Hudson Cahill on the stop that time. Short gain, it is 4th and 9.
And looks like Salina South will go for the punt here.
Dropping the punt for South. Noah Schreck at midfield to receive for Capon.
You never want to see your punting team on the field this much, let alone in the first quarter. So we'll see if Salina South can definitely turn around how this game is going offensive-wise.
Booming kick. Looks like they'll be spotted around the 45-yard line.
Fair catch at the 45-yard line.
Obviously,
that's where
this has been a great quarter for Capon so far. They did a great job at establishing the run. Elias with 2 touchdowns so far. We'll see what Sharks wants to do here. Maybe incorporate a little bit of the pass game, see what his receivers are capable of. But it's up to Sharks. We'll see what he wants to do here.
With all 3 of those punts, Noah Schreck has elected to fair catch all of them. Obviously, you never know whether that's a call from the coaches, but they've all been very smart plays.
Dylan Hamilton's pass is incomplete.
Dylan Hamilton looked to his receiver, Jackson Daniels. Daniels dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Obviously, we said we wanted to see the pass maybe just a little bit more. Cold may be affecting them. Hamilton takes a snap, hands it to Chrisman. Chrisman up the middle, finding a hole. And with that extra gain, looks to be about a 9-yard gain on that run by Chrisman.
That's one play that has affected lots of defenses against Capon this year. They have both backs back there, and they're so focused on trying to stop Elias mostly that if they can slip one to Henry Chrisman, he just finds a gap and can sneak through there for good yards.
Elias with just enough for the Capon first down.
Elias near a first down. Looks at 1st and 10 Crusaders at the 34-yard line.
Mario Elias this year has done great at wanting that first down so bad that he'll do anything. He'll bulldoze you, he'll hit you, and he'll be mean to you. He's done a great job this year.
South. 1st and 10.
Hamilton takes a snap. Fake it to Elias. Looking deep. He's launching it for Thingvall. Whoa, amazing catch by Thingvall. Touchdown, Crusaders.
That was quite the catch by Thingvall, as he was covered by two people. That was double coverage, and he did a great job bringing that pass.
Looks like there's a flag on the play, but it may be against Salina South. So this touchdown may stand.
Personal foul call against
roughing the
South for
passer.
roughing the passer.
Capen will
That'll be enforced on the
elect
kickoff
to
for
stay with the
KMC.
touchdown. That was a great over-the-shoulder catch by Thingvall there, using his athleticism and size to really just bully that defender.
That was a good pass by Hamilton, knowing that he had that guy coming right at him, and then obviously he got hit, but he stayed there and stayed confident in his throw and let it fly.
The extra point is
Punt
good.
with the extra point is good.
By Chase
21-0 with about 4:30 left in
KMC,
the first quarter.
4:28 to go in the first.
Wow, this Kapaun team has really come out here and they've really slammed the gas pedal. They are not letting Salina South have
Freshman
any
and
fun
JV
tonight.
football teams for their victories over Heights this past Monday. Freshmen finished their season with a 7-1
really
record
wants-
this fall.
Kapaun
JV
really wants
was 5-2.
patients to know just who
Congratulations
they
to
are
both
and
Crusaders football squads.
how they are going to play the game tonight. They've done a great job, and it's only the first quarter, folks. So
With the penalty mark-off, DuPont's kick will come from the Salina South 45-yard line.
if you heard that from the speaker, folks, that penalty earlier
Jackson
will
Myers
line the kickoff up
Back
around
deep
their
for
45.
Salina South.
That is quietly advanced in the yardage for kickoff, so he will have to be light with this one.
Indeed, he will. If he can pin it on the 1 yard line, that'd be great for this Kapaun team. DuPont with the kickoff. And the ball is up. Touchback.
DuPont's kick goes into the end zone. Touchback.
Obviously, if you're Salina South, this is
South
not what
will
you want
take
to
over.
see. Two
First and 10 from
or
the 20.
three straight 4-and-outs. Excuse me, sorry. They've done, the Kapaun defense has done great so far in this game, and they really are not letting South having any fun tonight. They've done a great job at keeping the small runs to about just a couple of yards, and they've really defended the pass well tonight. Putman. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Looks to his receiver on the right. Wide receiver screen. He will not be brought down.
Putnam's
And-
pass is complete to Emerson.
That was to Emerson for about a gain of
Tackled by
11.
Nate Thingvall.
First down of the
Gain
night
is
for
good enough
Salina
for a
South.
first down. 11 yards on the reception. It's first and 10 at the
First
31.
reception of the night for Salina South.
Will Thingvall was there very quickly to meet him with the hit, but that Salina receiver definitely for sure gave him a solid putback on that hit and drove through him a little bit.
Putman bobbled the snap a little bit. Putman rolling out to his left. Try to get out of there, but will not do it. Looks to be about a
Quarterback
negative
keeps.
yard.
Brought down by Hudson Cahill. No gain on the play, short loss on the play, I should say.
Obviously, Kapaun has
That'll make
had
it second and
a
11.
great year at disrupting QBs. They did a great job at Carroll, not allowing King to get a whole lot of passing yards. They did allow him to have a lot of rushing yards, though, but they haven't allowed Putman to have a lot this year, or this game, excuse me. Putman rolling out. Fumble. Ball is out. So
That's one
Kapaun
big ball.
has recovered.
Fumble on the play. It was caused by Trevor
That is
Jex.
not what you want to see if you're a Salina South fan. If you're a Kapaun fan, you're ecstatic. right
Cahill
now.
on the fumble recovery.
That is never
Cahill
what you want
takes
to
over
see
first and
after
10
not
at the South
after
22-yard line.
not getting anything going, and then you have that fumble. That is a moral loss right there.
Putman definitely under some pressure right now, as he is made, that is a very big mistake for that offense.
Used to be a little confusion on the Cape and sideline, but they all got it figured out. Hamilton, shotgun, takes a snap, fakes to Elias. Hamilton rolls out to his left, looking for the end zone. He finds it for a Cape and touchdown.
Crusaders, Dylan Hamilton.
27-0
Quarterback keeper.
with about 3:30 left.
22 yards on the
will
scoring play.
not let Salina South have any room for anything tonight. They are not allowing Salina South to even have any moral victories tonight.
That was a great play by Hamilton, as he showed Salina South that he doesn't just have to stay in the pocket and throw or roll out and throw, but he can use his ability to run and destroy him in that way too. It's been a good showing of our talent level that our offense has.
Absolutely right, Grayson. DuPont, the kick is up, and it is good. 28-0.
3:20 to go in the first.
3:20 left, 3:20 to go in the first quarter.
Cape.
And I mean, wow, Cape cannot be stopped right now. This has been a great year for Cape and a great game
I'd like to
so
congratulate the
far.
Cape boys soccer
They've
team for their
done
4-1
a great
victory
job at
over Goddard
getting those
Eisenhower, and
runs
wish the
going
Cape boys and girls
and
cross country
confusing
teams the
that
best of luck
South
at the
Salina
NAC
defense.
championships tomorrow at Rimrock up in Lawrence. Good luck, Crusaders.
The cold seems to be affecting both teams, as you saw with that wide receiver screen that Capen ran, just kind of bounced off of Jackson Daniels' hands, and definitely it makes the body a little bit stiffer in the cold. That could have been part of the reason number 6, Putman for Salina South, just let go of the ball, just didn't have a great grip on it.
You're absolutely
Jackson
right, Grayson.
Myers dropped deep.
Unfortunately,
for
players cannot
South
have
to receive.
hand warmers in their
Chase
gloves.
Dupont's kick.
DuPont, kickoff. A little bit short, fielded around the 12-yard line. Cuts back out to his right, tries to find something in the middle. Cannot, and is brought down around the 20-yard line. That's another
Myers
key
brought down
factor of this Capen team, is their
by
special
Ken
teams unit. They have not allowed a huge run on
Cougars will take
kickoffs
over
this year.
1st and 10 from their 20.
The freshman Ken Huff just did it again. He's finding his way to make tackles on this field, which is incredible. Good for him.
Capen should be happy with this freshman Ken Huff. He's done great in this game so far with special teams, and we'll be happy to have him for the next couple years. Putman, 3 wide receivers out to his left. Motion. Putman looking to run out to his left. Stopped immediately for only a 1-yard gain.
Putnam on the quarterback run.
Putman is trying to find something with running this game, but he has not found anything with the ability to run. He has been stopped every single time. If I'm Salina South right now, I'm going to get some points quick and fast to boost some morale. Putman takes a snap, looks out to his right. Flushed out. Ooh! Right out of the hands of his receiver.
Will Thingvold there instantly to lay the hit right as
The pass is incomplete.
hands hit the ball for the receiver. I mean, just impressive deep coverage there.
Intended for Dawson Dooley.
Putman's receivers have not been able to do much for him. He's had some good passes, but some of them just a little off with his receivers, and this Capen defense has done a great job at stopping it. Looks to be some confusion for Salina South.
Looks like they had an extra player on the field that they need to subs out.
Putman, shotgun, looks out to his right. Flushed out of the pocket. Gonna try to use his legs. Big hit.
Hudson Cahill has been there to meet quarterbacks.
And
He's been flying all over the field from the middle linebacker position.
Scramble. He was brought down by Cahill.
And another 4 and out for this
No
Salina
gain
South
on the
team.
play. It'll make it 4th and 8.
Not what you want to see as the Salina South
the
fan.
punt for the Cougars.
They have not done a
Is Ledger Michael.
great job at trying to get those first
Back
downs
deep for
tonight.
KMC.
They've tried and tried again, but they have just not gotten them. It'll be their 5th time to punt. Takes a snap. Big kick. Be fielded around the 47-yard line.
Fair catch by Shrek.
let's talk about this Coles for a
Crusaders offense will
minute.
take over
Obviously,
1st and 10 from
it
the 48
has to be
of Salina
affecting
South.
some of these players tonight. It's affecting me up here in the announcing.
Yeah, and we're a little more bundled up than they are down there, so
Yes.
that's very nice.
Obviously, so far, Kapaun has done a great job at keeping warm and being able to get these plays going. Elias finding a hole through the middle, taken down
And up goes to Amari
around the
Elias.
43-yard line
Up the middle, he gains
for a gain
If
of
Kapaun-
about 5.
If
second
Kapaun
and
at all
5.
has been behind, I don't think Kapaun has been on their own 50 yards of the field
Damian
this game.
Hightower on the tackle for the Cougars.
That is
That's
second and
impressive.
5.
It's very good.
That's a good point you bring up, Grayson. They have not been within their own 50 this game. Hamilton fakes it to Elias. Hamilton rolling out, finds his receiver Pete Gann for a Kapaun first down.
Hamill's pass is complete.
It's a good catch by
To
Gann.
Pete Gann.
He can sneak out from that fullback and just like in that backfield and just leak out to find those opportunities for a pass.
Gann subbing out
Gage
for
Betts on the defense. It's
Crispin
first and 10
right now.
from 37.
Hamilton takes a snap, hands it to Gann. Pete Gann met immediately for a gain of nothing.
Hand off to Gann.
Obviously, with the Kapaun offense, you don't know what to do. They have so many weapons. Crispin,
Good
Elias,
gain on the play. Second and
both
10.
Thingvall brothers. They've done great job so far tonight, confusing that South Salina defense.
This O-line has plenty of experience on it, as all 5 of them are seniors, and even a few of their backups are all seniors.
Amari
They
Elias.
sat under a very experienced O-line for a long time, and they're now using those
Drives
skills
ahead
they've
for
learned
9
to put it on the
yards.
field and perform.
3rd and 1.
That's a good point, Grayson.
Zay Lampath.
Another reason for Elias' success, obviously he's a very talented,
tackle for
athletic
Sal.
person. He's done great this year. But one thing that he needs to think his own line a little bit. They've done a great job this year, and I think they'll do a great job next year as well. Obviously losing a lot of seniors, but he'll do great.
Elias and this O-line always seem to be in motion together as they just work as a unit. It's very good.
Crispin back in the game.
Give to fullback Henry Crispin.
Crispin
He
got
blows
about
ahead for a first down.
5-yard gain
Crusaders.
for a Crusaders first down. It's about
Zane
16
Lampath again on the
seconds
tackle.
left to go in the first quarter.
Crusaders first and 10 from the 24.
See what Kapaun wants to do here if they want to run out the clock. Nope. Hamilton, pitch to Elias. Elias bounced into the outside. Elias finding some space. And he'll be
Pitch
taken
to
down
Elias.
around the 10-yard line. And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
14
folks.
yards on the carry for Elias. First and goal at the 10-yard
Obviously,
line.
a dominating
And
first
we
quarter by
have
Kapaun
reached the end of the
so
first
far.
quarter after one
They-
period of play.
They really
Kapaun
set the
28,
tone with their
Salina
run,
South 0.
with their run-heavy offense, and South Salina has not found anything to stop them so far. What would you like to say about that, Grayson?
Salina South, they've just been kind of loading the box a little bit on those Omar runs, but they can't do as much as they'd like probably because just the ability of Kapaun to also throw screens and take it out wide, and so it lessens their ability to strengthen up the center of the field, which opens up all those opportunities for this run.
Can't agree more. Kapaun, coming into the second quarter, will be placed on their own 10-yard line. One big run by Amari Elias, and that'll be another touchdown, which will bring them up to 35-0. And if you're doing the math at home, folks, if Kapaun keeps up this scoring like they have in the first quarter, this game will end 112-0. Obviously, these players get tired, and I imagine it might get colder
And
tonight.
I think our coaching staff will try to put some of those players who don't maybe get as much time on the field to give them some experience and some time so they can get some of that, be more comfortable if they need them in that game so they can find their place and do their job.
Absolutely right. Start of the second quarter. Hamilton, shotgun, looking to throw. Finds receiver Thingvall. Thingvall going up the sideline. Touchdown.
Hamilton to
For
Will
another
Thingvall.
Kapaun Mount Carmel touchdown.
Crusaders. 10 yards.
That'll bring
in
the score
scoring
up
play.
to 34-0 with 11:55 in the second quarter. Hamilton having a lot of faith in his receiver there. Great call by Stryker with that wide receiver screen.
This is one of the best starts to the game that Kapaun could honestly ask for. They've shut down everything on Salina South's offense. Defensively, they are just holding them to nothing. And offensively, they're just moving the ball so efficiently. I mean, Kapaun is just checking all boxes right now on being a great football team.
And the kick is good.
Extra point is good, bringing the score up to 35-0. It's only the second quarter, folks. We'll see what Kapaun wants to do the rest of this game. If you're Sharks right now, you're kind of questioning, should I put some of the lower ranked guys out right now just to give them some experience, give them some time out there in a real varsity game. Obviously, Kapaun has some great backups and some great players who aren't quite there on varsity yet, but obviously we saw that in the first game this year against the South Titans.
Another factor to this is just the weather, because if you want to sit your starters on the sideline, it's just they'll tense up, they'll be cold, so you just got to keep working, keep them warm.
Absolutely right.
Chase DuPont on for the kickoff.
DuPont has done a great job on these kickoffs.
Back deep is Myers.
Getting them to around the 15-yard line tonight. He's done a great job at that. DuPont. The kick is up. And it'll be fielded around the 20-yard line. Racing to the outside. Finding some room up the sideline. And a great run by number 7, South Salina.
By Tristan
Bernhardt found a hole in the sideline and got about a 30-yard kickoff return.
An interesting thing there is
Salina,
number 7, Bernhardt, and his teammate number 10 went and both went to catch the ball, and number 10's hand got caught in the arms of Bernhardt as he started to run. And so they were kind of linked together there for a second before Bernhardt got loose.
This will be great field position for South Salina. We'll see how they want to capitalize on this. Obviously, scoring is your number one priority right now. You want to get some points on the board and get some momentum on your side. Putman takes a snap, looking out to his left. Finds his receiver for about a 10-yard game. First down for Salina South.
Putnam's pass is complete.
Excuse me.
To Wyatt Warrath.
Never mind. It looks like the ref signaled not first down and then
Noah
signaled
Shrek on
first
the
down
tackle.
for Salina South.
Gain is 11.
That's their second first down of the night.
First and 10 from the 39.
It's one each quarter so far.
Putman, wide receiver in motion. Putman, a little bit of bobble snap, trying to get the QB draw. Gets about 2 yards on that run.
Quarterback keeper.
They've tried that play a couple times tonight.
Tackled, brought down by Austin
it's
Howard.
not been very successful.
2nd and 8.
We'll see if they want to keep doing that tonight. Putman lined up, shotgun, wide receiver in motion. Takes a snap, looks out to his right. Couldn't find his receiver, number 27 for the Cougars.
For Redmond, incomplete.
For Redmond, excuse me. Could not hang on to the ball.
On the defense for Kapaun, it's 3rd and 8.
Looks like the weather may have affected that catch there.
Stengvall was screaming towards that receiver, ready to tackle him right as he caught that ball.
Putman. 3 wide receivers out to his right. Takes the snap. Looks out to his right. Flushed out of the... Never mind. Swallowed up by Kapaun defenders. Wow. That was a great play by the Kapaun defense.
3 defensive players from Kapaun just all there at the same time to meet the quarterback every direction you could have gone.
Back to the 45-yard line.
It was Brody Holovich on that sack. Excuse me.
Loss of 8 on the play.
Looks like Salina South wants to go for it. They want to go for it on a 4th and 16. Not something you see normally in the second quarter, but obviously you want to get something going here. Putman takes a snap, looks to his right, throwing deep towards Thingvall. Incomplete.
Putnam's pass intended for
Obviously,
Jackson Myers.
no, that is not what you want to see
Back there
from a
with the
4th and
defense.
16.
Able to take over first and 10
Not
from their
quite
own
sure
45.
why they didn't elect to punt it there, but obviously you want to get some points and you want to be a little bit ambitious at this point, down 35-0 in the second quarter. Hamilton is not in right now. Elias takes a snap. Looks like he slipped up just a little bit. About a 1-yard gain.
Elias wrapped up by Huffman. Short gain on the play. We'll make it 2nd and 9.
Looks
Dylan
like
Burr
Capen's made a
in at
replacement at
quarterback for
quarterback. It's Dylan Burr has subbed in. So definitely trying to get some fresh guys in there to get some experience there.
Elias spinning out of a tackle for about
Back
an
to Amari
8-yard
Elias.
gain,
He
close to a
spins
first down.
into Salina South territory. Just shy of a first down. 3rd and short.
Elias has done a great job so far. Those
On
2
the tackle,
touchdowns in the first
Damian
quarter.
Hightower and Landon Huffman for South.
Burr takes a snap, hands it off to Gann for about a 4-yard gain for a Capen first down.
Give his to Pete
Obviously,
Gann.
last week,
Gain
Crispin
of 4, that's good enough
was
for a
out due to
Crusader
injury.
first
You
down.
don't
First
want
and
to
10
rush
at
Crispin
the
back into the
42.
game, and they're doing that right now. Burr takes a snap, hands off to Elias. Elias up the middle. Not finding
And
much
up goes
there, but
Elias.
enough for 4 yards.
His gain inside the 40. Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6.
Looks like there's a Capen
Dylan
lineman down.
Rice on the tackle. Timeout.
Not quite sure who that
KMC.
is.
I believe that's Paul Bloomer.
Check.
Obviously a big part of their line. Not someone you want to lose right now.
Injured KMC players Paul Bloomer.
He's definitely a huge body to have on that offensive line. So they just keep moving defenders around to clear the way for Amari and the 2 fullbacks.
You are correct. He's an important player to that offensive line. He's done great this season at allowing Elias and Chrisman to get those big gains, and he's done a great job. It'd be a key factor to lose in this game right now.
Moving on to the field for Capen, looking to be Paul Bloomer's sub would be PJ Tucker, number 74. You never want to see this type of stuff on either side of the field. Injuries are definitely the worst part of football, and you never want anything like that. He's been down there for a while, so.
So far, this Capen offense has done amazing. Not only in the run game, which they're amazing at. They've done great all year long. Elias and Chrisman have done a great job at getting that 1-2 punch this year. But they also had that one amazing catch by Thingvall in the end zone, over the shoulder. Maybe going forward, you want to see that just a little bit more. Obviously, the weather, excuse me, would be affecting this.
Paul Bloomer's up. Definitely not putting any pressure on his left leg. Could be ankle or anything above that, but it's tough to see. Right in his first playoff game, you don't want to lose anybody in any game. But you never want to see that ever.
We'll see what Capen, if Capen wants to change their plan up just a little bit differently. If I'm Sharts, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But their line has been amazing this year. They've done great. Burr takes a snap. Rolls out to his right, looking for his receiver. Deep bomb. Oh, that's caught!
What a catch by Will Thingvall.
Burr's pass is
Amazing catch.
He jumped up and caught it over the receiver's the defender's head and kept both feet in. That was an amazing play.
About a 30-yard gain on there. Amazing play by Burr to the Thingvall.
That's good to see the confidence of Burr to go into the game and make a throw like that. That's amazing to see.
28 yards on the
Absolutely
gain.
right,
It
Grayson.
is 1st and 10 from the 13.
Burr takes a snap, hands off to Elias. Elias up the middle. And not
Hand off to
much
Elias.
there. Looks
Murray's
to
gain inside the
be
10.
about a 3-yard run.
The ruling on the field is a fumble. First down, Salina South.
Excuse me, Elias fumbled, and it is South Salina's ball. Wow, that
It looks like the ball popped out at the bottom of the pile at the end of that play.
not something you normally see from Elias, but obviously this weather may have affected that. It's quite cold out here, folks.
Nothing to be too worried
Salina
of.
South takes over
Maybe
1st
in
and
a
10
more
from the
crucial
8.
situation it would have, but I mean, I think defense will end up with a stop here, and this offense will get the ball back.
Salina will have the ball around their own 10. Putman takes ball. Quick pass out to his left. He was trying to connect with his receiver,
pass
number
intended for Emerson.
19. Drew Emerson could not
Will
connect there.
Thankball on the coverage. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Be a 2nd and 10 for Salina South on their own 10-yard line. Obviously, Putman has tried to connect with his receivers tonight, and it has just not worked the way he wants it to. Sometimes things just aren't going to go your way, and you don't want to keep forcing too many bad throws. Putman, shotgun, hands off to his running back. Up the middle for about
Give us to Davidson.
maybe a half-yard gain.
The passing game as a whole tonight has been light from both
Tackled
sides of the
that
ball as
by
things like that have been happening.
Al
Just
Kia.
drops, and Kapaun has been
And
covering
Austin
Salina
Howard.
South, and even
Third
Kapaun
and
has been
9,
light
gain
on
of
it
1
just
on the
with
play.
the weather and the receivers. But when we have thrown the ball deep, it has gone well for Kapaun with some incredible catches by the receivers.
Putman in shotgun. 3 receivers out to his right. Wide receiver in motion. Putman takes a snap. Looks out to his right. Looks like going deep. And that is caught for about a 30-yard gain up
complete
the
to Dawson
sideline
Dooley.
to Dooley. Man, what an amazing throw by Putman, trying to get some confidence in his guys. And obviously he did it there.
That is the first
1st and 10 at the 42
positive
for
thing for that
South.
Salina
49
offense in a
yards
while.
on
That's
the
a major
pass
gain
play.
for them. Gives them a little bit of momentum going into this drive.
Absolutely right, Grayson. We'll see what Salina South wants to do from here. Obviously, trying to get that passing game established, so they did it just there. See if they want to do it more. Putman looks out to his right, or to his left, excuse me. Pass incomplete. He was looking for his receiver.
Putnam's
He
pass
could
incomplete
not
intended for Myers. 2nd and 10.
catch it due to this cold. It's affecting me up here, folks. I can barely make a fist. Can't imagine what it's like trying to catch a ball down there.
For sure. Quarterback's pass was a little in front of him too. Just, it's just every little detail counts in this situation, for sure. Especially in this cold, trying to catch like that, you do want to have your passes as accurate as possible.
Putnam on the quarterback keeper.
Took the quarterback
He was
draw
tackled by
for
Trevor
about
Jacks.
2-yard gain.
Gain of 3
We've
for
seen-
his 7.
We've seen that play multiple times tonight. It has not worked very well. This Kapaun defensive line does not allow a whole lot of huge runs up the middle. They've done a great job this season, and obviously they've kept Putman in his place, not allowing the QB draw for many yards. Putman, shotgun. Looking out to his left, trying to escape. And he cannot. He's wrapped up around the 49-yard line.
Probably 4
Putnam
yards
on
to
the
go for that
quarterback
first
draw.
down. We'll see if they go for it on this 4th.
If I'm Salina South, I
Tackle that time.
might want to put some confidence in my guys, maybe go for it right
By
here.
Micah Ampone.
And it looks like they will do that.
4th and
Putnam
3.
seemed to be hurting a little bit after that play, but they hurry him up and try to run this play.
Putman. He looks like he's really shaken up there. Something about his left foot, I believe. Looks like he'll stay in here, though.
seemed to have the breath knocked out of him or something. Maybe he's trying to regain that for a second.
Putman looking to his left. Deep throw down the sideline. That's incomplete. Amari Elias caught the ball on the Kapaun sideline.
Intended for Amari Redmond.
He can do it all.
Crusaders will take over 1st and 10.
Crusaders will
From the Salina
take
South
over
49.
on downs on Salina South's 49-yard line. Obviously, Dylan Burr with that amazing throw on that 2nd and 10 earlier. See what they want to do here. Burr. And there's a penalty. Maybe a false start against Kapaun.
Encroachment. Defense.
Excuse me.
5-yard penalty. Repeat. First down.
Encroachment against Salina
5-yard
South.
mark off. It's 1st and 5. KMC.
It'll be a 1st and 5 on the Salina South
On the 44-yard
44-yard
line.
line.
About 6 minutes left in the second half, and
Burr takes the snap, hands off to Elias. Elias crowded by South Cougars. Stiff arms a man for a 4-yard gain.
Amari Elias bounces it outside.
Obviously not his biggest run of the night,
Gain
but
of 4 on the play.
that he really proved
Check
that
that
he's a
3.
big physical guy on that play. Stiff
Second
arm
and
to the
2.
ground.
he shoved the defender all the way to the ground.
Hopping
that
on the
takes some
tackle
sort
that
to
time
do.
for South.
Burr tosses it to Elias. Elias finding the outside. Elias with that speed finds the sideline, and he runs it in for a Kapaun touchdown.
Amari Elias.
Amazing run by
41
Elias.
yards.
A 41-yard touchdown run by
41
Elias.
yards to put him up 41-0 before this extra point attempt by Kapaun.
Elias has done a great job on that outside, and that offensive line allowing him to get that big gap on the outside. He's done a great job this season on getting
On
to
for
the
extra
outside.
point for KMC,
I don't think
Chase
Elias was
DuPont.
touched that entire way on that run. I mean, he just found his way outside, and there's nobody out there to meet him.
DuPont here for the extra kick.
You know I'll do it.
And looks like maybe some confusion again with the refs.
Sideline warning.
Make sure she knew.
Slide south. There's no yardage or penalty.
No problem. It's a weird system.
Just a sideline warning against Salina
Visual
South.
penalty.
Doesn't mean anything though. Continue play. DuPont on for the extra kick. Kick is up, and it is good. 42-0 Kapaun
Extra
Mount
point good by
Carmel.
DuPont.
It's about
5:37 to go before
5:37
half.
left
It
in the
is
half.
42. Salina South 0.
Kapaun really wanting to show its dominance and showing Keisha football teams that they will not be stopped. They're not here to win a couple games. They're here to win state. They're here to show that they are the Crusaders, and they are here to bring home a title.
The refs have been very clear to both sidelines as I've been here watching. They've been yelling at players and coaches to get back as they cannot be interfered running down the sideline or keep them in the box. So if Salina South does manage to get one more of those penalties, it will be a personal foul on their entire team and will result in a 15-yard penalty for Kapaun.
DuPont on for this extra kick here. Or, I mean,
DuPont to
excuse
kick
me,
off.
for this
Back Davis
kickoff.
Myers.
Kick is up. A little bit of a shorter punt for him. Beefy around the 20. Trying to find the sideline there. Gets swallowed up around the 23-yard
Tristan
line.
Bernhardt on the return. He was wrapped up by Jackson Daniel.
Bernhardt hasn't done
South
much
will take
besides
over 1st and
that
10
big
from
run
their
on the kickoff.
23.
He's been a key factor of the offense for Salina South. He's been out there almost every single play. We'll see what they want to do with Bernhardt going forward in this game.
Just a little bit of an update on the injury earlier on Paul Boomer. He has been putting weight on that foot on the sideline and seems to be improving.
Do they need our help? Do we need to?
No, they got it.
For your wide receivers out to Putman's right. Putman, pushing a receiver, takes a snap, tries to go up the middle, and he's met immediately for
Putnam, the quarterback keeper.
maybe a couple of inches. Kapaun has done a great job at containing Putman to about just a couple of yards on those QB draws. He hasn't done great on running tonight. We'll see if they want to
Gain
continue
of
to do
1,
that.
second and at 9.
Excuse me. Putman takes a snap, looking out to his left. Putman on the run. Nearly intercepted by Sam
Snapped
Bezdek.
down by Sam Bezdek.
If it was a little warmer tonight, that might have been intercepted.
Makes it 3rd
This
and
Capen
9.
defense has been firing on all cylinders. I mean, just outside, inside, anywhere that Salina South tries to go, Capen's there to shut him down and do anything they can to stop him.
Obviously, if I'm Salina South right now, I want to get down fast. And I want to get some points right now. If I'm Salina South's coach, I might want to maybe hit a deep ball right now, just to get some confidence. Putman looking to his right, finds his receiver on the sideline, and it looks like that's number 81. He will run all the way. Excuse me. Jackson Daniels with a huge hit.
Pass complete to Dawson
Jackson
Dooley.
Daniels
He
heads
takes
in there
it
flying full speed
inside
and
the
shows no
5.
mercy on him.
Knocked out of bounds.
Excuse me, his receiver was
Separated
Dawson
from the
Dooley,
ball.
who had that huge catch in the
By
beginning of the
Corey
second quarter.
Tarantino.
Jackson Daniels with that huge hit right before he almost got into the end zone there.
Incredible hustle by Daniel there to track him down and make it there and lay such a big hit that the receiver let go of the
Daniel
ball
on
and
the
actually the
Jackson
ball went down
Daniel
around about the
on
one.
the tackle
So
at the time.
that's what Salina South will
First and goal for Salina South.
set up for this touchdown.
Putman,
Big time.
first time in the end zone. Looks like he wants to go with that QB draw again. And looks like they'll be
Quarterback keeper by
About-
Landon Putman.
maybe a foot and a half away from that goal line. Maybe go with the QB sneak
Second
on
and goal
this
from the
play.
2.
Salina South has not been in the red zone tonight. This is a big moment for them, obviously. Putman. Well, Wyatt. Excuse me, Putman, shotgun. Hands off to his receiver. Or running back, excuse me.
Hand off to Alex Davidson.
That was Davidson on the play for a
Wrapped
gain
up
of
at the line of scrimmage.
nothing.
No gain. Third
It'll
and
be-
goal for the 2.
It'll be 3rd and 2 now. We'll see.
Cover checks.
We'll see what they want to do here.
And Alexander Kimball on the stop that time.
Might want to go
In
for
the center of that.
Might want to go for
Capen
some
defensive
trickery
line.
here. Try to confuse that Capen defense. Putman lined up a shotgun. Motioning his receiver. Takes a snap. Hands off to his running back. And he scores
Hand off to
Alex
Alex
Davidson for a
Touchdown, Salina South.
for a touchdown for
2
Salina
yards
South.
on the run by Davidson.
Salina South managed to score with about close to 3 minutes left in this second half. I mean, the first half. Seeing this extra point, trying to make the game, put the game to 42-7.
Kate Miles on for the extra point attempt.
Miles on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is
And the
good.
kick is good.
42-7. Big Mel
3:16
Combo
before half.
with
It's
3:16
Capen 22,
until
Salina
halftime.
South 7.
Obviously, not what you want to see there from Capen, but you're up 5 scores. Nothing huge to worry about. Just don't want that to happen every single possession.
Salina South will definitely have to have a big regroup at the half if they want to come out and improve on what they've done in the first half. Lots of things that they need to probably fix or be worked on, and just get their guys to be warm. Same with Capen. I mean, it's just so cold out here on the sidelines. Just kind of have some heat in that locker room and come back out. Capen's definitely looking to come back out and perform the same
Coming back deep for
in the
Capen.
second half, as they have done very well.
Jackson Daniel and Omari Elias. Miles to kick off for South.
Miles to kick off for Salina South. This will be their first time kicking off tonight. The kick is up, and it's a squib. Looks like they might have wanted to go for an onside there. Did not work.
Onside
And,
kick. Recovered by Gabe Adams.
and Gabe Adams recovered it.
Crusaders will take over 1st and 10
That
at
is
the
an
48.
interesting move by that Salina South coaching staff to elect to do that, as they just scored and maybe try to get maybe a little bit of a momentum boost for this team going into half, and definitely caught Kapaun off guard there.
Absolutely right. Burr lined up. Hands off to his running back. Excuse me, I don't know who is in right now. Number 23.
That's Ken. That is Ken Huff, the freshman that has been making the athletic moves on
Give
the
to
kickoff team.
Ken Huff. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
He's getting some good play time tonight, getting that experience.
Excuse me, to Ken Huff. He's done amazing tonight on not only special teams, but that run
That
was
gave us
pretty
to
big
Pete
for him.
Gann.
True freshman. Pete Gann
No
there with
gain
the
on the
inside
play.
run with no gain.
3rd and 4.
Looks like keeping
Damian Hightower in on the stop that time for the Cougars.
might want to do another inside run here. Burr hands it off. Cuff. Trying to find something out the middle. He does. Enough for a Kapaun first down. About a 6-yard gain.
That give is to
Huff is
Ken
proving
Huff.
to be a physical player.
And it's going
He
to be
took
good
that
enough
run
for a
straight into the
KMC
Salina
first
South,
down at
no
the
fear, and just
Salina South 40.
went and put his body into him and really ran him over there. Good job by the freshman.
Anderson Hightower on the stop for Salina.
Burr hands it off to Cuff. Cuff up the middle. Finds a huge hole. Touchdown, Crusaders!
Crusaders!
Getting a touchdown as a
Huff.
freshman in the playoffs is definitely an achievement you want to have on your back. Like that's some impressive stuff.
If I'm that coaching staff,
40 yards
I feel pretty
score
safe
for
when,
the freshman running
I'd
when
say.
Elias goes off to college next year.
Huff seems to have a bright future ahead of him, as he's already making plays as a freshman. This is good. Great to see if you're on this Kapaun sideline.
On for the extra point attempt is Chase DuPont.
Update on Paul Bloomer. He's walking with just a little bit of a limp, but he's looking like it won't be huge. DuPont on for the extra kick. Kick is up, and it is good, making the score now 49-7.
Chase's kick is good.
2 minutes left in this
2:10
second
before half.
quarter.
It's Kapaun 49. Salina South
Bloomer
7.
will probably not make an appearance in this game anymore, with the score being as it is, and I think they just want him to heal up and just stay off of it and not, have a chance to injure it even worse than it could already be. So
I agree with you, Grayson. Not wanting to rush Bloomer back into a scenario where he could injure himself even further, and he might injure himself into not playing the rest of the season.
that'll seem to be PJ Tucker's permanent spot for the game, as he will probably stay there and fill in for Bloomer's shoes.
Looks like there'll be a changeup of
On to kickoff
kicking.
for Kapaun is freshman Ethan DuPont.
is Chase DuPont's younger brother, Ethan DuPont.
My respect,
He kicked a little in Chase's absence due to injury, and he's done pretty solid when Chase has been gone.
He nailed all the extra points in the game versus East after he was injured, and that was good. I think he kicked in the Southeast game a little bit too, and he's done an impressive
Bernard
job.
on the return that time for South.
That was a good kick by DuPont, setting the Salina South up to around their 22-yard line. Now, if I'm Salina South, what would you want to see, Grayson?
10 for the 24.
If I'm Salina South, I want to come out here and put a good taste in my offensive mouth before they go back in the locker room, so they're going to have to, all the things that have happened this half, you got to put those behind you. So as they did well in their last offensive drive, ending up in a touchdown and putting 7 on the board, I think they want to go off that momentum and just keep that offense rolling.
Putman looking to the sideline. Looks to be a little bit of interference. No flag, though.
Good effort by the Salina South receiver, trying to get
Pass
around Chris.
intended for Dooley.
There's Charlie Chrisman there, trying to get
Incomplete.
around him to
Chrisman
make
on
an
the
attempt on that
defensive
pass
side
that
for
was
Kapaun.
not on the right side of his body to catch. So good effort there.
Putman seems to be maybe forcing the ball a little bit to Dooley. He had that big play right before they scored. Got them up to about the 2-yard line, the last possession. Putman lined up in shotgun. Wide receiver motioned out. Putman looking to his left, throwing there. Finds the receiver on the sideline. Met quickly by Capeman defender.
Complete to Amari Redmond.
Cole Tarantino heading right down the middle of the line,
Howard,
untouched.
8 of 2,
Lining up
third and
the
8.
quarterback, but Putman managed to get it off before he got there.
This Capeman defense has done a great job at stopping these third down plays. We'll see what they can do here. And looks to be a little bit of confusion on South Salina's sideline, but they got it all figured out. Putman takes a snap, looking to his right. Nearly intercepted, out of the hands of his receiver, Myers. Myers has dropped a couple of passes tonight. Not what you want to see, but obviously this cold has been affecting everyone tonight.
Salina South really going for the air raid, spread offense on these drives. They were 5 wide with receivers there. They had trips on the left side of the field and 2 on the right side. I mean, really just trying to get the ball in the air.
Back to punt again tonight. Looks like there may have been a bit of a weird punt there. But the ball will be placed on South Salina's 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47.
If I'm Capeman here,
to go before half.
I would not try to risk anything right before half. Just run the ball out and not try anything experimental right now.
They keep Huff on the field, so it looks like they're just they're going to try to run it and just kind of let the clock run out before this half. Head in the locker room with definitely some good achievements in this half, as they have done very well and executed smoothly.
Landon Huffman, along with Javen Correa Brown on the tackle that time. Short gain on the play, makes it 2nd and 9.
Burr lined up, takes a snap, hands off to Cuff. Up the middle for a small gain of about 1.5 yards.
2 yards on the gain.
Excuse me, 2 yards.
3rd and 7.
Be a 3rd and manageable for Capeman.
Tackle that time.
And it looks like Capeman will elect to just run the clock down for this second half. Capeman has done an amazing job in this first half. South Salina has not found a way to answer back.
49,
Coming into this next half, Salina South will need to throw the ball deep, and they'll need to score points fast. Capeman need to keep their foot on the gas. I'm Robbie Richardson.
I'm Grayson Gray. We'll leave you here with, looks like a girls golf state champions are going to be recognized, and we'll leave you with the Pommy dance team performance.
We'll be right back after halftime. Welcome back to Kapaun versus Salina South. Coming back into the second half with a dominating performance from Kapaun. They're up 49-0. Obviously, Grayson, you want to see
We're
that.
up 49-7.
Obviously, Grayson, you want to see them maybe run a little bit more. Kapaun could experiment a little bit with that run.
8 miles on the kickoff for Salina South.
Obviously, they had a great job at throwing the ball when they did. Salina South with the kickoff. Be bobbled. And Kapaun will be down around their own 25.
Up the kick.
So,
It'll be
Kapaun on this
first
drive,
and 10 KMC.
as they're looking to score,
From
as
the 29-yard
every
line.
football team is always looking to score, Keisha playoff rules state that if any team in the second half is leading by 45 points, that the game is over. So Kapaun, if they score here, will increase their lead to 45, and the game will be over, no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And it looks like Kapaun was told that news because they have Hamilton and Chrisman out as well. And toss to Elias, ran to the outside for a gain of about 7 yards on that play.
Tackle by Aiden Anders, gain of 7, and it's 2nd and 3.
Maybe with that knowledge, Kapaun will want to score a little bit faster here, not wanting to be out here in this cold that much longer.
You just want to keep your guys healthy, keep them off the field as long as you can. And
Charlie Chrisman near a first down.
what
It
Kapaun's
is
looking to
enough
do
for
here
a
if they
first
can end this
down.
game on this drive.
Chrisman with that first down there.
Gain of 3.
Kapaun on their own 40-yard line. Hamilton hands off to Elias for gain of about maybe 2 yards. Be a 2nd and 8 on Kapaun's 41-yard
Elias on the
line.
carry makes it, the 2-yard gain makes it a 2nd and 8.
Hamilton takes the snap. Hands off to Daniels for the jet sweep. And it looks like Daniels will put this game to bed. Daniels with about a 50-yard touchdown.
Crusaders!
And that
Wow.
puts the score to 55-7 Kapaun. A dominant
59 yards on the run by
But you do have to give props to the
Jackson
Salina
Daniel.
South team. They came out here, they played clean, they did everything they could. They did it in a good fashion.
On for the extra point is Chase DuPont.
And looks like after this extra point, the game will be over because of the Keisha ruling. Hard-fought battle by Kapaun. Obviously, Salina South cannot answer back on those offensive possessions.
And the extra point is good. 10:47 to go in the third. The KFC
Kickoff team
56.
is lining up on
Salina
the
South
sideline.
7.
So I don't know if Kapaun is aware of this rule, or if the refs seem to be talking nonsense. So we'll see what they end up saying here.
Here, refs about to.
Want to come on the mic?
Never mind. We may have been wrong to assume that rule is in place right now.
On for the kickoff for Kapaun is number 26, Ethan DuPont.
We'll keep the play
Jackson
going.
Myers, number 1, back deep for
And
Salina South.
excuse us for calling that rule.
I've just been informed the rule has been updated where the clock will just run non-stop unless there's like a timeout or like an injury or something like that. But penalties and stuff, the clock will just be continue to run.
Ethan DuPont with the booming kick. Wow. Will be bobbled by the returner. Be fielded around their own 5-yard line. He will be tackled around the 20.
Jackson Myers on the return.
We'll see what Salina South wants to do here. They're down about 7 scores. Not
And
what you want to
Charlie
see
Chrisman on the
entering into
tackle
the
that time.
third quarter.
Make that Austin Howard on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 19.
Kapaun's defenses tonight has really shut down Putman and his quarterback draws and Salina's sneaky plays. Putman looking to his left, throwing out deep. Oh, great pass breakup. That was
pass
Noah
is
Shrek.
incomplete, intended for Jackson Myers.
Broken up by Noah Shrek.
Good pass by Putman.
That was Noah Shrek on the
Noah Shrek
defensive
was covering
end
so
for
tightly
Kapaun.
to that receiver that just made
Second and
it
10.
pretty much impossible for that receiver to make the grab there.
Kapaun has really put on some pressure from not only Putman, but also Myers tonight. Not allowing Myers to have a single catch. 3 wide receivers out to Putman's left. Putman, shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks like he wants to run. He will. Roll out to his left for about maybe a gain of 1.
Landon Putman on the quarterback keeper. Sam
Obviously-
Besnick on the tackle.
Obviously that play has not worked
Gain of
very
2,
well
third and
tonight.
8.
They haven't had much success with that QB draw. Putman, 3 wide receivers to his left. Looks there. Finds his receivers Myers for his first catch tonight, but it will not be enough for a first down.
Short pass.
Be about
Putman to Myers.
4th and 3. This is not what you want to see from Salina South tonight. Punting 5
yards on
times
the reception.
and
It's 4th and 3.
only getting 1 score tonight. What do you think if you're a Salina South fan, Grayson?
The Salina South
Shrek
fan,
was on the tackle that time.
there's
He's
definitely a
dropped
lot of negative thoughts.
back deep
but,
for KMC.
I mean, you
Receiver
know that your team went out there and they fought, and you can't
Pleasure,
hold that
Michael.
against them, as they've put in the work all year to come out and play, and they've done what they can. It's just tough for anybody to see this.
Thingvall field the punt. Running up the middle. He will find his way into the end zone.
Thingvall on that punt return.
Amazing play by Thingvall. Catching the defenders off guard. The defenders thought he wasn't going to take it. He did. For about a 45-yard
42
touchdown.
yards on the return by
Amazing catch and run by Thingvall.
Thingvall was not the returner there. He ran back to block and ended up catching that like with 2 hands, jumping up. And as you can see, like as I can see on the Kapaun sideline, that was not planned, as Coach Sharp seemed to be in a little bit of shock there.
Chase DuPont on for the extra point.
You make a good point there, Grayson. Thingvall was actually a gunner on that play and was not supposed to return it, but he did. DuPont, extra point is good, making the score
DuPont's kick
63 to
is
7.
good.
It was 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Obviously, as we mentioned, with that Keisha ruling, the clock will not stop and will keep continuing to go down.
On this change of possession, it's going to tick off a little bit of time. As I think fans in this crowd and all people attending this game or a part of this game are feeling the cold right now.
Kapaun has done a great job of not letting the South Salina Cougars to get those huge plays, not allowing them in the end
DuPont on
zone.
for the
They
kick.
only allowed them
Back
in the
deep
end zone
for
once.
Salina
Not
South is
allowing
Jackson
for those
Myers.
huge plays, only allowing maybe 2 big plays. DuPont on for the kickoff. Good punt. Fielded around the 10. They'll take it up the sideline. Broke a tackle. Cannot break one more.
Myers
He'll
on
be
return,
down
brought
around the
down by
25-yard
Jackson
line.
Daniel.
Ken Huff, the freshman, running down on that kickoff and just barely missed, kind of whiffed on that
Salina
tackle.
South
Slid off of the
will take over
returner.
1st and 10 from their 24.
And Salina South, there's not much you can do here. Maybe try to put in some of your younger guys, try to get them some confidence going into next season. But there's not much you can do here. Down 56 points in the 3rd quarter.
Kapaun seems to have made some subs on the defensive line, having some of those backup guys in there. Can't say the same for the Kapaun secondary teams as they still have their starters in there.
To Emerson.
Putman's pass to Emerson for only about a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 3, second and
2
7.
and 8. Obviously, this Kapaun defense has shown their dominance not only tonight but also throughout the year, not allowing high-scoring games from their opponents. And obviously, they're not letting South Salina score points against them tonight, only allowing 1 touchdown.
Kapaun's lost being one of the top teams in the 6A of Kansas, being against Northwest. They definitely put up a big fight. That game was plagued by weather as well. This is a rainy one and a wet one. But Kapaun just shows resilience in all of their games. They never lay off the gas. Whether that's down or up, they go for it, and they're truly a tough team.
Putman handed off to his running back there for a loss of 2 yards on that play. That will bring him 3rd and 10. Putman lined up in shotgun. Motioning his receiver. Looking to his left. Deep ball. Almost intercepted by Thangball. Right in and out of the hands of Thangball.
It's 4th down.
That was not a great pass from Putman. Tried to get something going, but he just couldn't. He hasn't connected much with his receivers tonight for those deep balls.
Thangvall had it in his hands, seemed to be the hard contact into the turf that bounced it out of his hands and made him lose it.
Back deep for Kapaun to receive is Dylan Bird.
Salina will punt. Punt is up and lands around Kapaun's 46-yard line.
Kapaun will take over there at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, KFC.
With Kapaun up this much, you're going to want to put in some of the younger guys, some of the guys who haven't played as much. You want to get them that experience going, and you want to get them more comfortable in Charts' offense.
Definitely lots of subs in on the front of the offense right now. Seems to be Nick Ancio at tight end, and a lot of those, like John Knapp at center has been subbed out for looks to be Ben Ryan, Altman, and it seems to be that they have taken out most of their starters.
Takes a snap, and I believe that is Huff.
Elliott's hand off to Ken Huff.
Yes, Huff. Up the middle for no gain.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
Will be about a 2nd and 10 here.
Tackled by the interior of the Cougar defensive line.
Obviously, Grayson, you said that they're kind of putting in those younger guys. They want them to get comfortable. They want them to feel right in that offense. They want them to be able to be hit by those bigger guys. Oh, excuse me.
Ken Huff taking the pitch.
Ken Huff losing the ball there at the end.
Fumble on the play. There's a flag on the play.
Thankfully, the ball went on the outside, and there was no turnover. Looks like there's a flag, though.
Illegal formation. Offense, 5 guys in the backfield. Repeat,
And
2nd down.
It'll be against Kapaun, and that will back them up 10 yards. Excuse me, 5. And it'll be a 2nd and 14 now.
Seems to be one of the either tight ends or receivers that
Penalty
was
is 5 yards, makes it
on the
2nd
ball,
and 14.
has backed up behind the line of scrimmage, and you can only have 4 guys in the backfield for it to be a legal formation. They had 1 extra.
Handoff up the middle, try to have some trickery there. And it looks like it'll gain about a yard. 3rd and 12.
Give that time was to Dominic Arguelles.
Kapaun definitely
Gain
kind
of a
of
couple.
seeming to hit a
Tackled by
roadblock here
Huffman
with this younger guys
and
in on
Bryce.
offense. But let's see if they can convert on
3rd
this
and
3rd
12.
down. Try to get them all moving forward. A change at quarterback as well. That is a freshman, Rain Ilian, in for quarterback at Kapaun.
Huff takes the ball. Good return, but not good enough for the
Handoff
first
takes the
down.
pitch.
It's about a 7-yard
Into
gain, and it'll be
South territory, but shy of a first down.
4th and 5.
It's going to be 4th and 5.
We'll see.
Tackle that time
We'll see
by
what Sharks
Dawson
wants to
Dooley.
do here. They're in a weird position where a punt would it'd put them down around maybe the 20 or 10. So, but it looks like Sharks will elect to keep them on the field, kind of seeing what his future offense will look like.
This Kapaun team has so many seniors that have been just vital to this program over the years, and it's sad
And
to see
that's
them
the end
go,
of the
but
third.
they're handing
After
off to
three,
a good generation behind them.
It's Kapaun 63, Salina South 7.
Absolutely right. And with that Keisha ruling, that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. What a quick turnaround.
The non-stop running of the clock definitely has this game go by a lot quicker.
And with that, you can see on the sideline Dylan Hamilton and a lot of the other varsity starters will try to keep warm, put on a coat, and be ready for next week's game. Another vital part, but they're not a part of the team, is the student section. We talked to Sharks multiple times this season. They did amazing this season. That's what he said. He has really loved the student section, really helping them. You punt out to punt, and it looks like it tipped the ball a little bit, and it'll be fielded around the 17-yard line.
The Kapaun stands and sideliners in a great mood right now as the cheerleaders came over and got the parents involved with the students and their cheers, and everything is just on a good note for Kapaun right now.
Kapaun will definitely want to ride this momentum into the next game. We'll see what Salina South wants to do here, and not much they can do. And this game might be over for Salina South already. Putman, shotgun, takes a snap. Throws out wide to his receiver. And the wide receiver screen goes nowhere. Only about a gain of
Pass
2.
is complete to Drew Emerson.
Emerson tonight,
To
as
Porter on the
well as
defensive
his
side
other
for Kapaun. Gain of 2,
receiver,
2nd and 8.
excuse me, Dooley, have been his top 2 targets tonight. Just to be a little bit of confusion on the Salina sideline. Putman takes a snap, hands off to his running back. Takes it up to the side, trying to find some room.
Give us to Murray Redmond.
He finds enough room for about a 6-yard gain. That was Redmond, excuse me. And
Mason Collins on the tackle for KMC.
be a 3rd and 2. We got about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, folks.
It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Putman in shotgun. What he can do is right. Finds his favorite receiver, Drew Emerson,
This
once
pass is
again for
complete to
first
Drew
down.
Emerson. This will be Preston Hamilton.
This half has just gone by so much quicker than the first, obviously with the running clock, but
And Declan McDonald
all
on
the
the tackle that
incomplete
time.
passes
Okay,
and
first
just
and 10
things
at
that really
the 33.
carried the first half to take so much time, and this half is going a lot faster.
And penalties
Flag on the
fly. Looks like it'll be a false start on
Offense.
Salina South.
False start. 5-yard penalty. Green play. First down.
And that'll back him up
Mark
5 yards.
off will make it 1st and 15.
And with that case of ruling,
From the
once
28.
again, that will not stop the clock with about 9 minutes left to go, folks. And this game looks all but over for Salina South. First and 15, Salina South on their own 25-yard line. Putman takes a snap, looks to his left, finds his receiver, Drew Emerson. That was a great catch.
Hauled it in with one hand.
This pass is complete to Drew Emerson. Cole Tarantino. And Dylan Overson on the defense that time on the tackle. Gain it to 2nd and 8.
Yes, 2nd and 8 now. Putman. 3 receivers to his right. Motions one over to him. Putman. Another QB draw. And that'll lead nowhere. That'll be
Putman on the carry.
negative yardage on that one.
Micah Amphone on the defensive charge for Kapaun. Loss on the play.
I might want
3rd
to
and 10.
try to throw it deep a little bit more. They did it all game. As a Salina South fan, I'd want to see it do it just a couple more times tonight. Putman. Shotgun formation. Looks to his right. Myers loses the ball.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass.
And they're calling it incomplete.
4th and 10.
Myers tonight has just not been there for his QB. He's had a couple drops here and there, and he has not stepped up tonight as they hoped that he would.
The refs took a while there to decide whether that would be called incomplete or if the receiver did have possession and then dropped it for it to be Kapaun ball, but it'll be Kapaun possession as Salina South punts away here.
Salina South ball bounces at the Kapaun 44.
Michael's punt goes out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
We have about six and a half minutes left in this game, folks, and this game is all but over for Salina South. They cannot get the victory over Kapaun tonight, unfortunately, which will leave them undefeated this season. Or, excuse me, leave them winless this season.
It seems that as Kapaun has almost used everybody in their possession on the sideline and put them in the game, give them some experience tonight.
Looks like there was a botched snap.
Ilian
Maybe Salina's ball.
recovers the fumbled snap.
Nope,
Loss
it'll
of
be
one on the play,
Kapaun's,
2nd
it'll be
and 11.
Kapaun's ball. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. 5:40 left in the 4th quarter.
That is something that is very prevalent when you put a new center and a new quarterback in there. It's just the exchange is so important just to get that play started, and it can prove difficult at times.
Toss to Huff. Huff trying to find something on the outside. Flag flies in the backfield.
Holding, offense.
Holding
2-yard
on,
penalty.
holding on
Previous
Kapaun.
spot.
And it looks like
Repeat.
they'll
Second penalty down the
they'll
5.
repeat 2nd down.
Huff's run.
It'll be 2nd and 21. 5 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter. Huff has not only impressed me tonight, but I'm sure he has impressed the coaches tonight. He's done an amazing job not only on special teams,
2nd and 21
made,
from the 32.
made some big tackles on there, but he also has done a pretty good job on offense, getting that big run in the middle of that 3rd quarter, and he's done great so far.
I think it's been a great thing to see from these younger guys that Kapaun has been subbing in throughout the game, that they have shown the confidence level that they've had
Ken Huff
throughout
is
this
the ball
game.
carrier for Kapaun.
Huff up the middle for
Landon Hoffman
about a
in on the
gain of
snap.
2.
Yes.
Damian Hightower also in on the tackle.
And
Gain of a couple. 3rd and 19 from the 34.
if I'm Kapaun here, I might want to experiment a little bit. Maybe try just something fun. Just try a deep ball or something, you don't have anything to lose right now. Takes a snap. And inside run for at a gain of 4. That'll be 4th and 14 for Kapaun.
Our way is on the carry that time, couple of yard gain. Tackled by Brown.
And looks like Kapaun will
4th and 15.
want to stay on the field. Stay on the field. Excuse me.
Seems to be attempting this 4th and 15 with this young offense on the field, but it gives them that shows of pressure situations that you always want to give them as a coach.
As we said earlier, the clock will not stop, so I agree with Coach Schartz's thought on this of just keeping the guys out there, trying maybe just a couple more plays. And
Delay of game.
Kapaun will take a delay of game.
5-yard penalty. Repeat. 4th down.
It looks like Schartz may be doing something clever here, running that clock down all the way, just getting the delay of game. And Kapaun is keeping all their players on the sideline.
Seems to be a huge personnel switch here.
And they're sending the punt unit on the field.
Chase DuPont down to punt.
The Kapaun punt unit
Back
has
deep
not
is
been
Dewey
used
for
much
Salina
at
South.
all this year, as actually Amari Elias did some of the punting versus the Southeast Golden Buffaloes, and I think that is Chase DuPont's first punt of the season.
Dooley on the fair catch.
Nearly batted down at where he punted, but thankfully he got it out, and it looks like South Salina will take it around the 39-yard line. First 10 with 1:50 left. This game is practically over, folks. Kapaun with a dominating victory over Salina South, and I mean, South Salina had no answer for them. The Cougars could not get anything done tonight.
I think if I'm the Salina coaches, I think I want to get my players just kind of run out the clock. I mean, I guess it's not going to stop anyways, but
Give is to Zane Lambeth.
just keep it simple and put the game to an end.
Overson on the tackle.
Obviously, Kapaun did what they needed to do, kept their
Gain
foot
of
on the gas,
7,
never
2nd and
let
3.
up, and they did a great job. Elias tonight did great. Three touchdowns on the night with a couple hundred yards rushing. Hamilton also played a great game tonight,
Give is to Lambeth.
and Thingvalls as well.
Gain is good enough for a first down.
And
Preston Hamilton
with
along with Jude Porter on the tackle that time. It's 1st and 10 from the 50.
with one more play, I think that'll do it, folks. Run up the middle, South Salina. And
Give is to Zane Lambeth.
if the Cougars decide to not run it anymore,
Tackled by Trelia.
this game
Gain of
is
5.
over.
2nd and 5.
Never mind. Looks like South Salina will elect to go for another play. Hand off up the middle. That'll be good for about a
And the
3-yard
give is to
gain.
Lambeth.
And the game is over, folks. Final score: Kapaun 63, South Cougars
McLean McDonald
7.
on the tackle that time. That's
Great
the
game by
ball
both sides of the
Final
ball.
score,
One
Kapaun
could just not
63,
answer back to
Salina South
Kapaun's
7.
amazing run offense.
The Crusaders
Great game by
advance
both teams.
in the 20.
I'm Robbie Richardson.
I'm Grayson Brewer. Have a good night.
They will
Signing
play
off from
host
Kapaun
next week
Journalism.
to the winner of Great Bend and Salina Central at Wichita Southeast High School. We'll play the game at Southeast High. Kickoff at 7.